Monte Ellis has been sensational.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Rockets trail by 10. They've got Anderson. Tossing out there with Smith. And it's Sparks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. There's the pick. Smith with it. Butler covering. 5 to shoot. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Jeffries. Rim is shaken. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now. Team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
To the inside, Wilkes. It off the glass. Wilkes has got his third bucket of the night.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
Jeffries inside. Tries to save it. The shot no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Lawson kicks to Anderson. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Wilkes has got 8 points.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Rain Man passes to Jeffries. Now here is Smith. He's got 11. Pass to Sparks. Ellis against Smith. Sparks passes to Smith. Lawson outside. Fires the 3. Blocked.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Anderson. And it's good. 9 points for Rain Man.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Bogues, he's checked in for the Rockets. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Rockets 4th.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Anderson, a screen on Butler. Lawson kicks to Anderson. To the right side. Bogues against Ellis. And it's Bogues missing. Sacramento leading by 7. And it's Ellis penetrating. They set the pick. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lawson against Butler. Passes it to Bogues. Shoots a 3. Second shot opportunity. Lawson kicks to Bogues to the right side. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wilkes defended by Butler. Here's Wilkes. Misses off the right iron. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Butler is screen on Lawson. Rain man. Passes to Jeffries. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Sparks. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He's got 9.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Bryant, he's checked in for the Kings.
Take a look here at some of the numbers for Ellis. Last season's stats for him, he was around 12 points a game last year. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. Just a great player to have in your arsenal for giving your starters some rest.
Steve, I agree with you. Not many teams can bring a shooter like him off the bench.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anderson. He feeds it to Bogues. The 3. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Bogues missing again.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Here's Fuller. And again, it's Sacramento converted. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Anderson dishes to Bogues. Sparks passes to Bogues. Looking to get back on track here. Leaps for it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Fuller, the pass to O'Brien. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Rockets trail by 15. Here's Lawson. And the pass to Bogues. Shot to stop the run. Here's Wilkes. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Wilkes has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Lawson.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Over to the left wing. changing it up here.
O'Brien. That's his first personal foul.
Rockets trail by 16. The dish to Moultrie. Moultrie setting the pick for Lawson. Riza up top. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot from the arc. Rebound by Armstrong. Armstrong's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lawson is doubled. Kicks it to Moultrie. Ariza outside. The feed to Moultrie. Nice shot from the wing. Moultrie's got 8 points.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Ogden, Lawson defending. There's a good screen. Here's Fuller, and it's rejected. .125 left to play in the third. Here's Everett, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kings leading now by 12. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Well, let's take a look at Ty Lawson and how his last season turned out. 3rd in assists, and he was right up there among the league's elite scorers, cracking that top 20 list in points per game.
You know, Steve, we look back at how high he finished on the assist charts, and, man, it was a special season there for him. He was dime dropping all over the place.
Smith checked in for Houston. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for the Kings. Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And here's Bogues. He kicks it to Moultrie.
Defensive foul. Oscar Ogden. That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
On defense, the Kings. Ariza kicks to Smith. No good on the triple.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense. And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Ariza. He dishes it to Moultrie. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Armstrong. Armstrong's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Butler attacking. Stolen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for him.
See the way he times his passes so well. That was a great assist.
From deep, McLemore. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Kings ahead, up by 15. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Kings leading now by 15 on the floor for Sacramento. Ellis is out there with Rain Man. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Jeffries in at the 4. Here's Rain Man. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Muggsy Bogues picks one up.
At the line for the Kings, Rain Man. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. That one is no good. Sparks. He's guarded by Ellis. Swiped away. Ellis left side. Pass to Rain Man. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. And the Kings lead by 18.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Feeds to Smith. Moultrie setting the pick for Smith. Back to Bogues. It's Ariza on the wing. Clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Jeffries.
It's been a nice game for Ariza. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Shooting for Houston, Trevor Ariza. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. O'Brien, he's checked in for Armstrong. Ariza hits them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Ellis outside. Passes it to Rain Man. To the middle. Launches it. That drops. Rain Man's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Bogues with it. Dishes to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Rain Man. To the paint. Here's Jeffries, and he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 21.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Now Bogues. Here's Rain Man. He feeds it to Jeffries. Puts up the baby hook.
Rockets foul. Ryan Anderson. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Jeffries. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong... strong finisher he is. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And the basket good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
There's the pass to O'Brien. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Fuller. The Rockets pull it in. Wilkes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Lawson with the drive. Back to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Wilkes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Rainman passes to Fuller. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Those are starting. To add up. For their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Here's Wilkes. Lays it up and banks it in. Wilkes has got 6 in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
They set the pick. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Here's Wilkes. And the shot is good.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for O'Brien. Kings leading now by 22. Here's Rainman. Pass to Fuller. A floater, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Houston Rockets. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Lawson against Butler. No good from Lawson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He had pretty much played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's really the only time he's turned it over so far.
Fuller, the pass to Rainman. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rainman's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so here is Houston. They set the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Butler attacking. Johnson dishes to Armstrong, and he gets it to go.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Lawson outside. Lawson is doubled. Puts up a three, and good on the basket. Book it. Wilkes has got 21 in the game.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Johnson in the corner. A beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Lawson outside. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Baines. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Sacramento's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Passes it to Fuller. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 21.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Lawson against Butler. Lawson kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell. He was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Pass to Dudley. Three-pointer.
Rockets foul. Aaron Baines. That's his first personal foul.
Now here's McLemore. Now the pass to O'Brien.
2 minutes.
Augment. Lawson defending. Johnson a wide open look. Armstrong passes to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Here's Everett, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
And yet he still made it look pretty good. And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Sacramento.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat, no contest.
Yeah. And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into Game 2 that they had tonight.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Rain Man. And a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving and finding guys when they would flash open.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, Ty Lawson in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
There's the dish to Baines. Here's Bogues. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Kings shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. There's a good screen. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Armstrong. They get it back. Johnson kicks to McLemore. And here's Armstrong. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Here's Lawson. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Rain Man.